The thing is here that literally I just don't understand this. So Cody Rhodes on Elimination Chamber, right? You know, he got another title shot for Drew McIntyre. You know, he got another title shot this SmackDown on Friday night. The thing is, I don't understand why people are defending this. Like, um, you know, everyone's like, there's a whole bunch of rebuttals for people trying to justify Cody getting another title match. You know, in kayfabe and out of kayfabe, like people are just bringing up so many reasons. Um, and I'm gonna respond to all that because I don't get any of this. I don't understand any of this. And I'm gonna respond to all these fucking, you know, Cody fans that, you know, are defending Cody within the kayfabe storyline and the out of kayfabe storyline with the way he's being written. So I'm gonna, you know, respond to all these people, all these Cody fans, and explain why he doesn't deserve another title shot against Drew McIntyre because there's a lot of valid reasons here. Some are valid reasons. So pretty much I'm gonna talk about that in this video about Cody Rhodes getting another title opportunity. And hopefully you guys enjoy, like, subscribe to the channel. And yeah, we're pretty much just gonna dive right into this. So literally Cody Rhodes got another title shot. And people are saying, oh, you know, Drew McIntyre, you know, he's the one who keeps interfering in every match. So Cody deserves this title opportunity. He deserves a free opportunity. Drew McIntyre deserves to get yelled at and punished like this. First of all, you know, it's kind of funny how, like, Drew McIntyre, whenever he was being screwed by Cody Rhodes, these same people, these same Cody fans and people in general weren't saying anything about this, you know? They were not saying anything about this. But now all of a sudden, whenever Cody Rhodes is the one getting screwed by Drew McIntyre, or by anyone for that matter, like anytime he's the one getting screwed over, these same people want to complain and be upset about it. But whenever, you know, Drew McIntyre's out here getting screwed, these same people want to be like, oh, Drew, stop complaining. You know, you're always making excuses. You're always bitching and all that stuff. But when Cody Rhodes gets screwed, all these same people want to, like, you know, they want to complain as if he hasn't done the same shit to other people. You know, like Cody Rhodes screwed Kevin Owens in that one match, the first match that they had in December. And like I said, he screwed Drew McIntyre like 2 times with his belt. So how come whenever Cody Rhodes does it, like, y'all don't say anything, you know? But whenever Drew McIntyre screws him over as payback, all of a sudden these same Cody Rhodes fans want to get upset about it, or just people in general. I don't know. I don't get that. So that's one thing. But another thing, the second thing, the second place is that here, like, Drew McIntyre is interfering in matches, yes, but not only is he doing it for a valid reason, like I said, Cody Rhodes has screwed him before, but he's also interfering in matches that, like, first of all, like, whenever Drew McIntyre, he's being told to not interfere, and he's being told, by Nick Aldis for weeks now, for like 3 weeks, you're causing chaos, stop interfering, whatever, blah, blah, blah. How come he's not saying that to anybody else? How come he's not saying any of that shit to anybody else? Like, it makes absolutely no sense. Like, this guy is out here just being on Drew McIntyre's dick, just fucking talking shit and all that. Why isn't Nick Aldis going after all these other people that keep interfering in matches? Why aren't they being told anything? Why aren't they getting sent home? But the WWE champion, he's the one being sent home for interfering in matches, by the way, that are no DQ. So that's my third point, is that the matches that he's interfering in are no DQ. The Royal Rumble is no DQ. So him screwing Cody there is not a big deal. He screwed Jacob Fatu and tried to screw Cody in that qualifier match, the the Elimination Chamber qualifier. That's also no DQ because it's a triple threat. Then he screwed Cody at Elimination Chamber. That's also no DQ. There's no disqualifications in any of these matches that Drew McIntyre interfered in, besides the Randy Orton versus Aleister Black, but that's not even a fucking title match, so who fucking cares? You know? Like, people interfere in other matches all the time and they don't get told anything. They don't get told anything by Nick Aldis. they don't get sent home, you know, or at the very least they might get told something like maybe once or twice, but not this many times by Nick Aldis, or just in general. Like, but even Adam Pearce doesn't do this shit. So it's like it's just so weird, bro. It's so fucking stupid. And like I said, it was a non-title match. So who fucking cares? Like, it's not even that big of a deal that Drew McIntyre interfered in that match with Randy and Alistair. It was a non-title match, so why is it a big deal? Randy Orton already said on ESPN that he was going to get his revenge on Drew McIntyre for that at WrestleMania by beating him for the title. So it's like whatever, why is that a big deal? That was the only match that you can consider him interfering in that did have disqualifications, I should say. But like that was just one match. That was one. And like I said, people do that all the time, and they don't get told anything or get sent home. But God forbid Drew McIntyre interferes in matches and title matches that are no disqualification. All of a sudden he has to get sent home, or he has to get, Nick Aldis ends up coming out here being like, "This is the final straw. I told you not to interfere in all these matches. So now I'm gonna punish you by having you have a match with Cody on SmackDown." So it's like, bro, but it's like he literally costed Cody in a no disqualification match at Elimination Chamber. So why the fuck are you breaking the contract that literally says that Cody can't get a rematch unless he earns it? Why are you breaking that contract? That's illegal. So in storyline, Drew McIntyre could easily be like, "Yeah, you're breaking the contract. I'm gonna sue your bitch ass." Like he can do that. But obviously they're not gonna do that. They're just gonna make Drew McIntyre just have this fucking match with Cody Rhodes, and he doesn't fucking deserve it. He lost the match. It doesn't matter if he got screwed over. It's a no DQ. Who gives a fuck? If that by that logic, Logan Paul should be getting a fucking title match too, because he got screwed over by Seth Rollins at Elimination Chamber as well. Why is he not getting a free rematch? Why isn't Adam Pearce saying anything to Seth Rollins? It was only Drew McIntyre being told shit. And why are none of the fans being that upset about Logan Paul getting screwed? I mean, I get people don't like Logan Paul in real life, so they try to, justify that into the storyline, and plus his character in storyline is a heel. But still, look at this logically though. Logan Paul didn't do anything to Seth Rollins because he wasn't a part of the Vision whenever he got betrayed. It was Bronson Reed, Breaker, and Heyman that betrayed him. Logan Paul had nothing to do with that. And yes, I know Logan Paul screwed him like 3 years ago. But like Seth already beat him and got revenge for that. So we've already seen their rivalry before. We've seen this Logan Paul versus Seth Rollins rivalry. Seth beat him at WrestleMania, so who gives a fuck? This was 3 years ago. So it literally makes no sense for Seth Rollins to attack Logan Paul. Especially because the reason why he attacked him has nothing to do with Logan Paul screwing him out at Elimination Chamber 3 years ago. And he already got his revenge for that anyways. But the reason Seth Rollins is even attacking him is because of him being betrayed by the Vision. But Logan Paul wasn't even a part of the Vision at that time. So it's not like Logan Paul betrayed him. So it makes no sense. So there is no justification for Logan Paul getting screwed. It doesn't matter if he's a heel or if he screwed over Seth 3 years ago. At the end of the day, Seth already got revenge for that. And already beat him. And the reason why he's doing it, like I said, has nothing to do with him getting screwed over anyways. So again, it just I don't understand this logic here, bro. I really don't get it. Like, shouldn't Logan Paul get a fucking free title match too then? Shouldn't Adam Pearce be saying anything to Seth Rollins? Why didn't he say shit on Elimination Chamber? Why didn't he tell anything to Seth? Why didn't he why in kayfabe didn't they make that a big deal? Why didn't any of the fans make it a big deal? Like we just like the fans just like they're not looking at the bigger picture here. They're just looking at the fact that they're Golden Boy or the or the big evil bad guy Drew McIntyre, apparently, right? And that's quotations here. The big evil bad guy screwed over the golden boy who could do nothing wrong, Cody Rhodes. Oh my gosh, such a big deal, right? Like let's make a big deal about that, but not. But whenever someone else gets screwed in the same match, we're not gonna say anything there, though, right? You know, like Seth Rollins' reasons for screwing Logan Paul didn't make any sense. It's not like he's the one that fucking betrayed him. Logan Paul wasn't even in the division at that time when he got betrayed. He did nothing to Seth Rollins. And their rivalry was like 3 years ago. So Seth already got his revenge there. They already had their rivalry. So what the fuck? What issue would he have with Logan Paul? Seth Rollins was literally talking to Logan Paul last year, like all like trying to like form some kind of happy alliance, if you remember actually. So he clearly had no issues with him until the Vision betrayed him. Then he started having an issue with him again because, you know, he's like, oh yeah, the Vision betrayed me, so now I'm gonna attack everyone else who was a part of it, even if they did nothing to me. So it makes no fucking sense. So yeah, by that logic, by Nick Aldis's logic, Logan Paul should be getting a title match too. He should be talking to Adam Pearce and trying to get him Logan Paul a title match, or Adam Pearce should come on Monday Night Raw tonight and be like, yeah, I'm gonna talk to Nick Aldis and get Logan Paul a title match because he got screwed over. All of that should be said, all of that, because I saw Adam Pearce yesterday make a video about on Twitter. He was like, oh yeah, on X I should say, he was like, oh, I'm gonna address all these things, and one of the things he said was Seth Rollins. So he's obviously, and he kind of said it with the angry face. So obviously he's upset at Seth Rollins. But why didn't he say anything then to Seth Rollins or just in general about Seth Rollins interfering? Like it makes no sense. And I know damn well they're not gonna make Logan Paul get put in that title match with Cody on SmackDown. So it just makes no fucking sense, you know? It makes no sense why we're even doing this shit. You know, Cody Rhodes, he got screwed over, okay, big deal. It was a no DQ match, no disqualification. So why is Nick Aldis making a big deal? Why are the fans making it a big deal? And this is clearly just a way for Triple H to fucking write him in another title match. That's all it is. So there's no justification for this bullshit. Like, just because you think the kayfabe reasons why it makes sense doesn't mean the storyline reasons for the way it's being written make sense, because this is all favoritism from Triple H outside of kayfabe. So if we're looking at the bigger picture here, it doesn't fucking make sense. And even the kayfabe reason doesn't make sense because, like I said, Elimination Chamber is no disqualification. So who cares if Drew McIntyre got involved and screwed him over? Same thing with Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble is no disqualifications. So who cares if Drew McIntyre screwed him over? Especially because Cody has done the same thing to Drew McIntyre. It's not like Drew is doing this for no reason. Drew literally got costed 2 times by Cody Rhodes in 2 title matches before. The first time was on SmackDown when they had that match. Cody got his belt and whacked Drew in the head with his title and disqualified himself. That was the first time Cody screwed Drew McIntyre. Then he did it again at Saturday Night's Main Event. He used the title to cheat again for the second time against Drew McIntyre. And people say, oh, but Drew's the one that brought the belt in the ring. Yeah, he brought the belt in the ring because he was trying to get revenge on Cody for screwing him with the belt the first time on SmackDown when Cody got himself disqualified for hitting Drew in the face. Drew was trying to get revenge for that on Saturday Night's Main Event by hitting Cody in the face with the belt. But Cody ended up out cheating him and using the belt to screw him again for the second time. That's what happened. So Cody screwed Drew McIntyre 2 times with the belt, and yet for some reason, when Cody Rhodes gets a taste of his own medicine, all of a sudden it's a big deal. All of a sudden it's a big deal to the fans, to all these Cody fans and all these fans in general, and all of a sudden it's a big deal in kayfabe for Nick Aldis. Like, it makes no fucking sense, bro. Literally. Like, why didn't Nick Aldis say anything to Cody Rhodes whenever he had screwed Drew McIntyre 2 times with his belt? Like, it makes no sense. It literally makes no sense. Drew McIntyre even said it himself in an interview recently. He was like, fans were questioning why I brought the belt in the ring at Saturday Night's main event, but it was because Cody literally hit me in the face with the title on the match before that on SmackDown and got himself disqualified. So even Drew McIntyre explained to himself why he brought the belt in the ring on Saturday Night's main event. So it wasn't just for no fucking reason, bro. So yeah, Cody screwed Drew McIntyre out of 2 title matches. And yeah, Drew is a champion now, but like, Drew has all the valid reasons to hate Cody Rhodes. Not only did he screw him out of 2 title matches, but Cody Rhodes overall is a piece of shit. To his friends, he's a corporate sellout, and at the end of the day, Cody's going after his title. So Cody is still intertwining himself in some kind of way into Drew McIntyre. So of course Drew McIntyre is still going to target him. It's not like Drew McIntyre is just doing it for no reason. So there's a lot that goes into this. There's a lot. So it's not just Drew McIntyre just screwing Cody Rhodes for no reason. And like all these fans that are making it a big deal, they were the same people, not all of them, but I know there is those fans that are like upset about Drew McIntyre continuing to screw over Cody Rhodes and Fatu. These same people were the ones that were like, oh, they were telling Drew for all these years, like, oh, Drew he's always complaining, he's always crying about getting screwed over, he's always making excuses. But then when Drew does it to other people, they want to make it a big deal. Like, come on, man, it's just so ironic. Yeah, it just makes no sense. Literally, why is Cody Rhodes like he's getting screwed over in no disqualification matches? So why is he getting a rematch? It makes no sense. There's no valid reason for why he should be getting a rematch. Like people, like I said in the beginning, people were saying that, oh, Cody deserves a rematch though because he keeps getting screwed over. So the contract that Nick Aldis signed about Cody not being able to get a rematch unless he earns it, it should be allowed to be broken because Drew McIntyre keeps screwing over Cody. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if Drew McIntyre keeps screwing over Cody. The contract still shouldn't be broken by allowing Cody to get a rematch if he hasn't earned it. Especially if he's getting screwed over for good reasons and if he's getting screwed over in no disqualification matches. It can't just be broken just because you think he's breaking the rules or because Nick Aldis thinks he's breaking the rules. It doesn't fucking matter. So all these fans that keep saying, oh, Drew McIntyre deserves to get Cody Rhodes deserves another title shot because Drew keeps screwing him, and you just don't understand that. We do understand that. But it's the fact that Drew McIntyre is screwing over Cody for good reasons because Cody has done the same to him. And also, the matches that Drew McIntyre is screwing him in are no disqualification matches. So what's the big deal? Why should Cody Rhodes just get an automatic title shot? It just makes no sense. It makes no sense. I see fans bringing up non-kayfabe reasons for why he deserved another title shot because these same fans are responding to other people that are talking about Cody not deserving another title shot against Drew McIntyre or for WrestleMania because he's always being favored into these spots. He's always he's the golden boy, just always having this be in the title picture to stay relevant. And these fans are responding by saying, Cody, he's a top star though. He deserves these top, he deserves these top to be in the top spots because he's the top star. He's a golden boy. He's he's a company favorite, and fans love him. So of course he deserves to be in these top spots. I don't like why are you fans? Why don't you understand that or blah blah blah? That's usually the responses I've been seeing for people that are trying to defend Cody Rhodes constantly being in the title picture. But it's like, dude, if Cody Rhodes is a top star, why the fuck does he need? Why does he constantly need to be in the title picture just to be a top star? Huh? There's a lot of top stars that aren't constantly in title matches. That you know, there's a lot of top stars that aren't champion or they're not competing in title matches. That often pivot into other feuds for a long ass time before they're even in title matches or have a championship. Cody Rhodes, this guy rarely, like maybe on 2 occasions, has he ever pivoted from the title picture. The first time was when he lost at WrestleMania in 2023. You know, he pivoted to end up feuding with Brock Lesnar. And then the second time was when he lost again in 2025 to John Cena. And then, you know, he like had a tag match. But then he ended up going back to the title picture again by, you know, competing in King of the Ring, and then he won it, and then he fought John Cena at SummerSlam. So this guy only stops being in the title picture for barely any time before he goes back in it. And it's obvious why, because he's the golden boy. And so it's like, it's obvious favoritism. That's all it is. That's the problem here. It's obvious favoritism, and his character fucking sucks. You know, he literally is boring. Like, people try to say he's not boring, but he is. Like, how is he not boring? Like, he literally says the same stuff every promo. Like, he every time, he's either smiling like an idiot and just talking about love and respect, or he's yelling like a dumbass and just saying stuff that isn't true and just rambling on about a whole lot of nothing. He does that same shit every promo. Like, he doesn't cook anybody on the fucking mic. Like, there's only been maybe 2 or 3 instances where he's cooked people. Everyone else has cooked this guy on the mic every single time. Roman Reigns has done it. Drew McIntyre has done it. Kevin Owens has done it. Seth Rollins has done it. CM Punk has done it. The Rock has done it. Chad Gable has done it. A lot of people have done it, bro. A lot of wrestlers, the majority of the wrestlers that this guy goes against, they end up cooking him on the mic. There's only been like 2 or good promos from Cody Rhodes where he's actually cooked someone on the mic and he's actually said something of substance. But overall, he's trash on the mic. He's boring as fuck. So I really don't understand why these Cody Rhodes fans defend this guy so much, bro. Like, they try to say he's not boring, but he is. He fucking sucks. His character is still, it's the same shit it's always been. Like, I don't get it, man. And then them constantly like having him be heelish, but not wanting to turn him full on heel is just fucking annoying. Because then when this guy acts heelish, it gets justified by these fans trying to say, oh, but he was just doing the right thing. Like, no, he fucking wasn't, man. It doesn't matter if this fucking company's trying to portray him as a face. Like, he's still acting like heelish, so we should call him out for it. We should be allowed to call him out for it and not justify it. Because then this guy comes out here cutting these fucking annoying, yelling, self-righteous promos, and then he gets defended for it because, you know, they try to portray him on TV as a face, but he's clearly not. He's like an anti-hero at this point. He has that heelish side to him. And he's had it for a long ass time since his feud with Kevin. So that's the other annoying thing about him, is that they refuse to, fully turn him heel. They just do these heel teases and like try to justify everything he does overall, though, and try to portray him as a full-on face. But it's just not the case, man. Yeah, Cody just sucks. So all these people that are defending Cody, saying that, oh, he deserves to be in the top spot, though. He deserves all these title matches because he's a top star and he's the company favorite. Being the company favorite is just bias and favoritism. That's all it is. How is that a good thing? Especially when your character fucking sucks. Especially when you've already had all the WrestleMania main events and you had all the WrestleMania main events and you had like all the title matches and all the title opportunities. You've done it all since you came back. You've been handed everything. What more does this guy need? If he's such a top star, why the fuck does he need to be constantly in these title matches? Why can't he show that and actually by actually cutting good promos and being in interesting storylines? That's the problem here. But these fans don't rebuttal that. They only try to respond to the fact that we're not happy with Cody getting another title match against Drew McIntyre and being in the title picture again at WrestleMania. They only respond to that part and then they try to justify it by saying that he's a top star. So of course he deserves another all these title opportunities, especially at WrestleMania. But it's like, bro, he's been in these top spots for years. What more does he need? He's been portrayed as a top guy for years. What more does he fucking need? I just don't get it, man. Why can't he actually be portrayed as a top star by actually being cutting good promos, by actually being in entertaining storylines? Why can't they do that? Why don't y'all want that? Why don't y'all try to say that? I don't get it. So yeah, there is no valid reason for Cody Rhodes getting another title match against Drew McIntyre for non-kayfabe reasons and kayfabe reasons. Like, there is no justification for this. This is just Triple H trying to find a way to get him another title match against Drew McIntyre on SmackDown and at WrestleMania. That's all it is. That's all it is, bro. There is no justification for this bullshit. Like, Drew McIntyre, like they like people are trying to bring the kayfabe reasons for trying to justify Cody. Like, there's people that are bringing kayfabe reasons for why Cody deserves another title match, and they're trying to say it's because Drew screwed over Cody. But another thing is that Drew is being written to do that shit. But that doesn't justify him outside of kayfabe getting another title shot when he just lost the fucking match. He's lost all his title opportunities, and he's being written to constantly get more and more. That's the fucking big issue here. So why are y'all trying to bring the kayfabe reasons to try to justify him getting all these title shots when the non-kayfabe reasons is just Triple H simply wanting to give him more and more title opportunities, and that's it. So I just don't get it. It's not like at the end of the day, Drew McIntyre was written to fucking go cost Cody Rhodes at Elimination Chamber and at Royal Rumble. It's not like so trying to bring the kayfabe reasons for Cody getting another title shot makes no sense, because at the end of the day, Drew McIntyre was being told to do that. This is just Triple H trying to find a way. The bigger picture here is the fact that Triple H is just trying to find a way to justify him getting another title match. That's what he's trying to write here for the non-kayfabe reasons. So that's the bigger deal here. The bigger deal here. So, yeah, there is no fucking valid reason for Cody to get another title shot. There is none. Cody Rhodes fucking sucks, and he's just being shoved down our throats. Like, literally. Cody, like, the thing about Cody, too, is that, like, he's out here, like doing all these fucking, he's over here, like, you remember those couple of promos that he did where he's like, oh, I'm going to all these places, and Drew McIntyre's not doing it, he's not showing up to all these live events, the house shows, and he's not doing all the media press and all this stuff. Like, he's not doing what it takes to be a champion or whatever. And it's like, bro, you're doing all that stuff and no one gives a fuck. Like, literally. So why the fuck are you bragging about it? You know what I'm saying? Like, Drew McIntyre is full-time at the end of the day, and so are you. So what the fuck? And he still does better on the mic and in the ring than you do. So what the fuck are we talking about here? He's in better shape. He looks better than you. He talks better than you on the mic. He wrestles better. He's better at everything than you. Better storylines, better everything. So, him not showing up to do media press and to do all these fucking into all these events doesn't mean jack shit. Because at the end of the day, he's still better than you. So what the fuck are you talking about? And he's a better champion right now than he is the champion right now too. So I don't get it, man. Like he's over here trying to talk so much about like all the stuff that he does and the stuff that Drew McIntyre doesn't do. Okay, and who gives a fuck if you're doing media press tours? Who gives a fuck if you're over here doing these live events? Like showing up for these events. Like who cares? Like no one, most people probably didn't even know he was doing that until he brought it up. Like literally. But the fact that he is doing it, okay, and what's your skill whenever you are on TV though? Because y'all both are full timers, and Drew McIntyre is still doing better than you, despite not doing media press tour and showing up to all these events. You know, it just makes no sense. Like Drew McIntyre literally responded to that on X by saying, like, yeah, I'm not doing all these things, and I'm not all the way in, but me not all the way in is still better than you all the way in. So yeah, Drew McIntyre was spitting facts. So yeah, Cody Rhodes, I just fucking hate this guy, man. Like his character fucking sucks. He's so boring. He's getting handed all these opportunities, and it's just annoying. And then him being portrayed as this savior, this weird like face of the company shit. It's just fucking like, it's just so stupid because it's like he's not even a champion anymore. The whole reason why he called himself QB1 is because he has the belt. He literally said it himself multiple times. He contradicted himself in that one promo by saying, "Oh, QB1 has to do with other people," but then he says in every other promo and in every other media press tour, he's like, "Oh, it has to do with me being the best and capable of being number one in this company." So he contradicts himself. It's obvious that he just simply views himself above everyone else. That's all it is. That's, so literally him talking about, I'm the QB1. He said it because he was the champion, but now he's not the champion. So why the fuck does WWE keep going on these fucking, like Triple H is obviously, trying to portray him still as the face of the company by having, these WWE people online post about how Cody's QB1. No, he's fucking not. He ain't the face of the company. He's not QB1 to shit. He's trash. That's all he is. He's the QB1 being fucking garbage and boring. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all it is. He's the QB1 of that. But, like, he doesn't have the fucking belt anymore. So why the fuck are they still calling him that on social media? And in kayfabe, like some of the wrestlers are even still calling him that. And in some of the commentators. Like that dick riding fucking dumbass Michael Cole. Like his fucking dick riding towards Cody Rhodes is fucking annoying, dude. Every time I see him just defending this guy, I just fucking get annoyed with this. Like, I fucking hate Michael Cole. And plus he fucking like botches every fucking commentary. He just messes up his words. Like, you're a fucking commentator and you're calling every spot wrong. The moves, the matches themselves, like the wrestlers, their names. Like, this fucking guy can't do anything right. I don't even know why the hell he's even in the company. The only thing he does correctly is kissing Cody Rhodes' ass. Well, at least correctly for him, That's all he knows how to do. So, yeah, I fucking hate Cody Rhodes. I hate the fact that he's still being betrayed as QB1 even though he doesn't have the championship. Drew McIntyre is literally number one in this company because he has the belt. That's the whole reason why it's called the Undisputed title, because he's literally number one champion, the number one person in the company. He's a top star. It doesn't matter if he's the biggest star or not. But because if that's the case, Cody Rhodes shouldn't be called QB1 because he's not the fucking biggest star in the company. Literally, Roman Reigns and CM Punk and Randy Orton are bigger stars than him. So, yeah, if you're gonna try to say, oh yeah, Drew McIntyre is not a big enough star, well, neither is Cody Rhodes. He's not even as nearly as big as Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Randy Orton. So, I'm just saying, bro. So at the end of the day, Another thing too is that like I really don't understand why these fucking fans in these crowds cheer for him so much. Like why? What has he fucking done that's so entertaining? Like this guy could literally come out here and take a shit in the ring, and these fans would cheer for that. They'll be like Cody, Cody Rhodes, Cody, Cody Rhodes, and they'll sing a song. Whoa! Like why? What is he? What is he doing that's so entertaining? Like why? Why the fuck does this guy get cheered so much? Especially over people like Drew McIntyre, who's actually doing better work than him, who actually speak facts about this fucking about this prick, and he gets booed sometimes over Cody Rhodes. It's fucking stupid. And it's like I don't get it, man. Like these fans that show up to these fucking crowds, um, they cheer for anything, man. I swear to God, I really don't get it, man. Like Rhea Ripley, what does she have said or done that is the reason why she's getting all these cheers? You know, like I don't get it. She's not good in the ring. She's not good on the mic. She has no entertaining storylines. She's not a good champion. Why is she so heavily cheered? You're gonna tell me Rhea Ripley's better than Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre, or even like Seth Rollins on the mic? He's not. She's not. I mean, she's not better on the mic than any of them. So why is she so heavily cheered? I don't get it. Um, it's just I don't know. It's either because people are obsessed about her character from the past, and that's why she's so heavily cheered, or I think it's part of that, but it's also because you got to remember she did get over with the whole mommy thing with Dominic Mysterio. That's what really got her over, and people like that, and people are probably still living in the past when it comes to that stuff. So nostalgia, I think that's a part of the reason, but I think it's also because of I think it's also because like people, I don't know, they just I guess they like her look and her music, all that stuff. But other than that, though, there really is no other reason for why she would be cheered. Because it sure as hell ain't her mic skills. It ain't her storytelling abilities. Because she hasn't had any of those in years. The last good promos and storylines that she had was against Liv Morgan. Ever since then, she's done absolutely nothing. She's been boring ever since. So, yeah, I don't understand why she's so heavily cheered. Like people like Cody, Jey Uso, and Rhea Ripley, in my opinion, they're overrated. Like they're so overhyped. I don't understand why people love them so much. Um, like people like to say, "Oh, Drew McIntyre is overrated. Roman Reigns is overrated." Um, but like Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre are way better than Jey Uso, Cody Rhodes, and Rhea Ripley at everything. So it's like they're not really overrated because they actually can cut promos. They actually can do storylines. They can do entertaining storylines. They can actually um, bring and they have good physiques and everything. Like they're good at everything that they have. Um, so I don't understand. I don't get it, man. I don't understand why Cody Rhodes is so cheered by the fans. But I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that people liked him. Like it's partially because of his theme song and because of the fact that people like to sing his name, but also because of the fact that people liked him genuinely whenever he was the finishing the story guy, whenever he was doing all that. So people are also living in the past. Those are all like the main reasons why he's always cheered. Because it sure as hell ain't his mic skills, because his mic skills are fucking trash. His storytelling abilities of what he's doing in the ring is trash. He has nothing going for him, bro. Literally. So, yeah, Cody Rhodes is just him getting another title opportunity is just dumb, and like people are upset about Drew McIntyre interfering, but again, he interfered in no disqualification matches, and Cody Rhodes has screwed him before too. So why aren't y'all saying anything about that? But also, like people are upset about Drew McIntyre screwing over Jacob Fatu, but remember, Jacob Fatu tried to screw over Drew McIntyre first. he tried to screw him over in the steel cage match in hell and 3 stages of hell. He unsuccessfully did it because he got in the brawl and fight with Cody Rhodes. But after that, he kept attacking him. And I know it's because, Fatu assumes that Drew attacked him, but he has no proof of that. So him trying to screw him over and attack him every week is not justified. There is no justification for that. So then when Drew McIntyre tries to take revenge by screwing him over in two matches, in two title opportunity matches, that is justified because Jake Fatu is not saying, he's over here saying that Drew McIntyre attacked him when he didn't do it. And not only that, but then Jake Fatu keeps attacking him every week over him assuming that Drew McIntyre attacked him. So Drew McIntyre has every right to be mad and screw over Fatu in two title opportunities because Fatu is the one that keeps lying on his name unintentionally, but still he keeps lying on his name with no proof that he attacked him, and he keeps attacking Drew McIntyre every week. So Drew McIntyre had every right to be mad and screw over Fatu for 2 title opportunities. So there's that. At the end of the day, I think what's gonna happen on SmackDown when Drew and Cody have this title match, I can already tell that what's gonna happen is because people are saying, Fatu's gonna screw over. People are saying Drew's gonna get screwed over and Fatu's gonna screw him over, and it's gonna lead to Cody and Randy for the championship. Bro, they're clearly having this whole chase with Cody for WrestleMania with the belt. That's the whole storyline here. So they're obviously like they're Fatu, Cody, and Drew don't like each other, so they're all gonna tie it in. Like literally, Randy doesn't like Cody. I mean, he doesn't like Drew. Cody doesn't like Drew or Fatu. Drew doesn't like Cody and Fatu and Randy. So obviously they're gonna tie it in by having Fatu screw over Drew McIntyre. Cody by hitting Drew and causing a disqualification, and that's how Drew McIntyre is gonna retain. And it's gonna lead to a fatal 4-way between all of them at WrestleMania. That's obviously the direction here. So it's obvious.